What's up? What's up? What's going on, people? What's going on, everybody, man? What's going on, man? How y'all doing? Um, Happy weekend to everybody. I hope everybody weekend is going okay today. This me, Ben the Messenger, man. I'm on here with a message for today. I'm on here with a message for today. Title of this message right here is gonna be every response. Every response does not cause for a response. Every action don't cause for a reaction. Hold your peace, people. People say something smart, people say something crazy or out the way to you. Ignore them. Don't pay them no attention. And I know that that's easy said than done. I know that that can be a very hard thing to do, especially when a person is disrespecting you, or if a person disrespected you, or if a person is coming at you in a foul way or saying something not the way to you, especially when you ain't done nothing to nobody, especially when you stay to yourself. You may be a person that like to just stay in your own lane, dance to your own music. You like to mind your business. You like to keep to yourself. And you have people sometimes that just like to bother you and harass you and mess with you for no reason. Yeah, it can be aggravating. And sometimes you may want to snap. You may want to go off on these people. But man, these energy vampires, because that's all they are. These NPCs and me, I'm still learning that. I'm still trying to practice with that. Because just like when I have, certain people that comment that be sending me negative comments on my channel, in my comment section, for the most part I ignore them. But a few little times I done had to check a few little people, man, about some of the stupid stuff that they're saying. But the same thing goes for you, people that's dealing with this. These people are jealous of you, probably envious of you, and these people, they just want a reaction out of you. People are just so hateful and just so selfish, and it's all about what they want nowadays. It seems like that. Ignore these people because all they want is your energy. These are energy sucking vampires. That's why they're called energy vampires. Just like vampires on TV that suck blood. Well, these vampires, they drain your energy, and they're people. These are people, you know what I'm saying? Certain type of people. They're energy vampires. You know, they go is to drain your energy and to make you feel tired and wore out. But I'm gonna tell you, ignore them. You ain't always got to clap back. Sometimes the best response is no response. A lot of times people think walking away or not responding to something or ignoring something or avoiding a confrontation, a conflict, or a fight. A lot of times, a lot of people look at that as weakness. But in reality, that's strength because it takes a strong man, it takes a strong woman to walk away, to not respond. Even when your mind, your heart, and your body is wanting to spaz out because it's what these people want. These people, they used to crash outs. They want you to crash out. That's what it is. They want you to crash out, go off on them. They want that. It'll make their day to get a reaction out of somebody. Because believe it or not, you have people like that just enjoy and they just get a kick out of getting a rise out of other people in a negative, bad way. But I'm gonna tell you something. It makes people even more madder when you don't pay them no attention, when you ignore them. They doing everything they can to try to get up under your skin and bother you and pester you and mess with you, and you don't pay them no attention. You just ignore them, or you just look at them like they're stupid, like they're crazy, because they are. These type of people are ignorant. and they really have no life. Don't stoop down to their level, people. Don't. Sometimes just hold your peace. Hold your peace. Don't entertain these NPCs, these Decepticons, these energy vampires. Don't give them what they want, because that's what they want. They want an argument. Some of them, they've been waiting to argue with you for a while. They've been wanting to argue with you so bad. They've been wanting your attention so bad. Some of them, they've been wanting your attention so bad, and you ain't been giving it to them, and that makes them mad. That frustrates them because they doing everything they can to get your reaction, and they can't. You just ignore them, and you just go on about your business. And some of them, they can't stand that. They can't stand when a person ignores them. You really want to make a person mad, just ignore them. That's much better than going off on them. Don't give them your energy, because your energy is priceless. Your energy is precious. Ignoring people. Let people talk. Let people run their mouth. Let them talk. Uh, you know what I'm saying? As long as don't nobody touch you. Now, don't let nobody put their hands on you. Defend yourself if you got to. Protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. Because that's how it is with me. I'm really a cool, laid back, down to earth individual. I don't want no problems with nobody. I don't want no issues with nobody. I respect people, and I just ask for that same respect back in return. And you know, if a person tries to start something with me, man, I've had a lot of people that have tried to mess with me out here, and in person. Let alone online also. But I ignore it for the most part, because it's like, I'm not gonna argue with nobody. I'm not really too big on going back and forth with nobody and getting into a shouting match, and raising my blood pressure and all that. I'm not gonna do all that. Let you talk, let you say what you gotta say. You can say whatever, just as long as you don't invade my personal space. You don't invade my personal space, and you don't put your hands on me. Now you put your hands on me, then that's gonna turn into something else, and it's gonna turn into something else that you don't want. I promise you. I promise you. Don't let the glasses. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the glasses fool you, man. Like, I know how to defend myself. I know how to defend myself. And I did a little bit of BJJ, a little bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I ain't been in a minute. I went what 3 years ago, back in 2022. I plan on going back at some point. And then besides that, I did a little bit of boxing. Why count boxing the year before that in 2021? I wasn't there long, but I did a little bit. So I know how to defend myself. I can, I don't like violence. I don't like to fight or whatever, but I will fight if I have to. Believe that. But I try to avoid stuff like that, because it's no point of it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really gain nothing out of arguing and fighting with somebody. You hurt somebody, you get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You hurt somebody, you get in trouble. You know, or somebody hurt you or whatever. It's not worth it. Somebody hurt you. You feel me? They go to jail for life, but now you in the cemetery, buried 6 feet under the ground, or you hurt somebody. That person is not here no more, and you going to jail for the rest of your life. It's like it ain't worth it. But I do believe in self defense. But before it gets to all that, man, ignore these people. Ignore these people. These people are nobodies. They're irrelevant. They're parasites, and they're just energy sucking. They're energy sucking vampires that want attention, that feed off of reactions, because they're miserable. If they're saying misery loves company, misery loves company, and that's a true saying. It really does. Misery loves company. Miserable people, they hate to see other people at peace. It bothers them and it irritates them to see other people. It bothers them and it irritates them to see other people at peace. It does. You got some people that's like that. They can't stand to see nobody else at peace. And it irritates them and it gets on their nerves. And they want to try to interrupt other people's lives. That's just minding their business. They're just having a peaceful life. So I just want to come on here and encourage somebody. If you dealing with this like I have, or if you have experienced this, man, ignore these people. Don't give them no reaction. Let them run off at their mouth. Let them talk. Because eventually, you know what I'm saying, they look stupid. And eventually, eventually if a person gets tired, a person see that they can't get your reaction, that they can't get your attention, they gonna stop at some point. They're gonna stop because you know what I'm saying. They wasting their time. So if anyone liked this video, if anyone liked this message, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave and share a comment down below, and let me know y'all thoughts on this video. Until then, peace out, YouTube. Peace out, people. Been the messenger. Y'all take care.